Okay, let's do this. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. If you're new to the channel, big warm welcome. My name is Tristan Mortlock and this is Captain's Vlog. To my left is my fiance, the Jivinator Instigator.
Hi.
Jiv is the chief stew on board, Motor Yacht AWOL, and I am the captain, in case you are new to the channel. And this is what we do for a living. So now that you have an idea exactly what it is that we do for a living here in the Med onboard Motor Yacht AWOL, Jiv and I have been dating it'll be 10 years in about 6 months time.
That's
9.5
well done.
years.
I wasn't even sure of that, so well done.
So, yeah.
Mostly because of my maths, but also because I'm not sure when. It's been so amazing.
It's been amazing. Thank you, darling. Good. The question is, the title of this video is, why are you marrying a super yacht captain? That's me, by the way. I'm a super yacht captain.
That is a very good question.
That is a good question.
Captain Mortlock.
And I don't know how you put up with all my, I can't say that word, crap. Why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you marrying me? That actually.
To be fair, I've said yes to the engagement. I mean, there's
but
still
you've agreed to
wiggle.
marry me.
Yeah, but there is still wiggle room.
Okay, please elaborate. Where are you going with this? Should I be worried?
Well,
the ring's still on your finger, by the way.
Yeah. But well, you just got to be nice to me still.
I'm always nice to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Always smack that ass every time she comes to the room. Oh yeah.
I'm not sure you can say that either.
I think I can go beep.
So I have to say, in terms of characteristic, well, one is we are the best friends. Best of friends. Like, we have a lot of fun together. We've got great history together. I mean, in almost 10 years, the amount of ups and downs, and mostly ups, actually. We've been fortunate over that. But also, working together, it's not like we've been together for 9.5 years. It's actually double that because we're working together all the time. But we still get on great. And I think you're also one of the most loyal people I know. To your friends, to your family, to like you keep your circle small. You're not really a people pleaser who needs a lot of friends, and you're quite happy with quality over quantity.
That's for sure.
But you're very loyal to those people.
Yeah.
Which is inspiring. Like I like to think I'm a loyal person as well, but it's nice when you see characteristics of yourself in your partner and vice versa. When you bring up those characteristics.
That's a polite way of Jiv saying that I'm not very social and I'm not a huge fan of people. But
so
anyway.
we are very different in that sense.
You are the social butterfly in the relationship, that's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's infuriating because I'm like, yeah, it's Halloween, let's throw a party. And you're like, oh, please. Like, Well, a perfect example of our unsocial tristes is one Halloween he was at home alone, and I don't know where I was, but I wasn't around. So I left some treats that he could give to the kids when they come over all dressed up, and instead he parked the car in the garage, turned off all the lights, and sat in bed in the dark so that people wouldn't think he was home. That's how unsocial
watching movies,
he is.
eating the candy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's awkward. Like, grown man opening a door to, like, children, giving them sweets.
You don't need to make it weird.
Yeah.
It's not a weird thing.
You
don't need to make it weird.
It's a bit weird.
Anyway, so actually that takes me to another point, is we are very different. Like, if you look at our backgrounds, our family life, our upbringings, I think we're very different people, but we complement each other well like that. So I think that creates a nice balance. Like, because, for example, the sociability thing, like, I love hosting parties. I love hosting, like, dinner parties, having people over, any opportunity to make friends, get to know people, all your worst nightmares. But then it chills me out a bit. Like, you don't have to host a dinner every weekend.
Yeah.
You know, and then I'm like, okay, maybe it's quite nice to just not see people for a day.
I just want to explain to the viewers that probably starting to think that I'm a total a-hole. The reason I like my space and I'm a little bit antisocial is you need to understand that majority of the year we're living and working with 8 of us in total with other crew members. So the opportunity that when we get off the boat and we have that opportunity to go home or be on our own, I want to spend that time on my own, not with other people, because we're always with people working on the boat.
I love it.
That's my reasoning behind it. So it's nice to have your own space to get away, and you know, our house is our place, sanctuary to kind of, you know, it's a great job. Don't get me wrong, but it's a good detox. It's a good place to get your mind back into a healthy spot and have a breather from the people that you're working with.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, can I have a sip of my tea?
Yeah.
It's a good temperature now. It's a good tea. 3-minute tea. It's such a tea slurp.
You have to slurp tea. You can't not slurp tea.
You don't have to slurp tea.
You have to.
Watch, I can do it.
No, because otherwise the flavour's not the same.
So in contrast to that, you may not realise it, but you're really well liked in social situations. So, well, for example, you host a YouTube channel, so you'll be out and you constantly have people sort of waving you down, saying, you know, like there's a lot of random social interactions that you have, and I think you, considering like how I know you that you don't enjoy social interaction, you actually do very well to
put on a face that I'm a nice guy.
I think you genuinely enjoy it. Just in small doses.
In small doses, yeah, I guess so.
Like the boat shows, when you come back from boat shows, you're exhausted after that because it does take a lot of energy to do it.
Yeah.
But I think also you have a very clear vision for your future and our future, which I really like. Obviously, I mean, that probably comes down to animal instincts within us. It is good to be with a partner who's got a head on their shoulder, knows where they're going, has direction, not sort of blasé about life, you know. But in saying that as well, I think you're just full of contradictions, actually, which is what makes it great, because you're such a child at the same time. Like when we go shopping, I'll get like food, like household goods, and there'll be a front part of the trolley full of sweets,
chocolate, and beer.
Frosties. Oh yeah, beer. That's not very childlike, is it?
Well, yeah.
Well, you'll also have like.
That's my manly side.
Yeah.
Gotta love the Frosties, man. Frosties and ice cold milk. It's gotta be ice cold.
Child.
Yeah.
What else?
But it's the small things you gotta enjoy sometimes, you know.
Yeah, and I do love chocolate, so that works out well.
So it works for both of us.
Yeah.
I do it for you.
Thank you, darling.
You know, I buy all that chocolate.
I mean, that
for
also
you.
It also makes you a good family man.
What? Because I like sweets and chocolate. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, that and other things, but I like the balance. We've got good contrasting balance and stuff, you know. And I think considering again like our backgrounds, we have quite open minds to each other's perspective on life. Like, we don't really criticize each other's perspective. Like, we wouldn't lie and just approve anything the other one says. We'll be very honest and clear about it. But if you set on your decision or I'm set on my perspective or whatever, then we respect that about each other. And also, like, when we fight, it's not very often, but when we do, it's always very respectful. Like,
it's not a screaming match.
No.
But it's also it's a heated discussion that I normally end up losing.
Oh no, come on.
Just remember, gents, happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, no, that's not true though. I think that we fight very respectfully, and I think that at the end, well, both of us, maybe that's just our characteristic, but we just need a bit of space from each other. And then we're like, cool, is this worth coming back and talking about? Or is it, oh my god, that was so stupid. But a few too many drinks, things got a bit out of hand. And then we just laugh. I live in France, I must drink wine. And I'm a chief stew, so I need to be tasting as many wines as possible. Hi, my name's Jiv. Jokes, I'm not an alcoholic.
Okay. Questionable.
Yeah.
In case you're wondering why I'm wearing this blue tape around the wrists, we're filling the fresh water tanks, and I leave it on as a reminder not to forget to turn it off. Top tip from one of our engineers.
So I think also something that I admire a lot about you is you're very patient when it comes to training people. So for example, when we went to the slopes for the first time and you took me on a red run and you're like, all right, just strap on and let's go, and I'm like, what? Like, excuse me, like that's not how you learn. Well, it
this
is
is snowboarding, by the way.
Yeah. So it was quite terrifying, but through that you had a lot of patience. What was that?
My phone, it's alright.
Through that you had a lot of patience with me. I've seen how you are in, for example, docking the boat. So when you have other people do it, when you allow maybe one of the chief officers, or I don't think you've led a deckhand. Yeah, you have. When Jason was deckhand,
he never docked the boat when he was deckhand. He only docked it the first time this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're very patient. Like, I'm sure you would let me do it. I have no interest.
Let me interrupt you. Actually, guys, I did a video about how teaching Jason how to dock the yacht in Montenegro. We came alongside the fuel key. You want to see that video? I'll put a link just here so you can watch it afterwards.
So I think that's a really good trait to have, like being patient, and also when in high stress situations, particularly in work. But I think if we are faced, like for example, if we're traveling together and we've had flights being cancelled, and then there's sort of a ricochet of effects, you know, and that can be quite a heightened, frustrating experience, and it could erupt into an argument between us. But I think because we have like practice in problem solving in work situations, when it comes to personal situations, we're quite good at like, well, then we played good cop, bad cop with the manager of the airline.
That didn't work, did it?
I mean, we didn't get anything done, but we didn't fight.
He didn't care.
Yeah.
He could not give a single, you know what,
Yeah.
that guy. But at least we tried. We were a good team.
So I wonder, like, how many kilometers or miles we've actually traveled together. If you think about like the routes we do back and forth from France to Italy, the flights on our holiday.
Yeah,
like,
Cambodia, South Africa. Did we go to Vietnam? Vietnam, we did.
Yeah.
Spain.
England.
The UK.
Portugal.
We went to Switzerland together.
Yeah, we've done a huge amount of travelling, and considering how much time we spend together for work, and that we still want to be together on our off time, because we're quite different people. Well, we're quite different people at work and on holiday, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Like
bring on the cocktails.
kind of,
But you have no. But the reality is that you have to get away from it. You have to step away from it. That's what holiday's all about. And then recharge, and then come back, and then be better, improve.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
So actually, if I can add, because what's the heading? It's about why am I marrying a super-yacht captain?
Yeah.
Well, let's be honest. Sorry, I just thought of this now. Let's be honest. it's also a massive thanks to the boss, because he could make our lives so much pressure. Like, it's quite thanks to him, first for giving us the opportunity to work together as a couple. Like, I'm talking back Lizzie days, to even, because it could be kind of a sketchy, situation having couples on board, but it is a big thanks to him that you and I have managed to make a successful relationship, working and private, because he doesn't put that kind of external pressure that some working couples might have, you know, of like maybe the whoever's above, whether it's the captain putting pressure on a stew and a deckhand or whatever the case is, you know, it can cause. We're very fortunate in that sense. We don't have that. And maybe a key component is our families haven't met yet.
Oh my god. So they'll meet for the first time
at the wedding.
At the wedding.
Well, some of family members have met, but like our parents haven't met. So siblings have met, a few siblings, but our parents haven't met. So that will be an exciting
day, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my family does love you, and my friends love you.
How can you not? No, that's very sweet. It's very sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else I'd like to add?
Those are the main points that I can share publicly. We won't go into the private.
No
reasons.
mention of my incredible good looks or my sexiness or anything like that.
Well,
so.
I think you. Well, that's what I was just saying. We can't really go into that kind of stuff.
Can.
And that's the post-production discussions. But I think also when you dock in the boat and you're very calm and collected, and it's super sexy because, well, it's 122 foot massive boat, and the fact that the first time you ever docked it was a really challenging situation. You had two bow lines from boats next to, sort of at an angle. Well, you know those. I'm telling them actually. So there were two bow lines like that. Then we had the stabilizers just sticking. I mean, it was so close.
Yeah, it was sensitive.
That was the first time you'd ever captained the vessel.
We had no handover.
There was no handover.
Yeah.
And you got a round of applause from the shipyard workers because everyone was like, the pressure. Yeah. But you handle pressure so well.
Just wing it.
And a confident man is sexy. A confident person is sexy, but particularly when he's got 122 foot yacht.
Pretty good. Yeah, playing with the sticks. Know what I'm saying? Cool. Well, thank you, Geminator. Yeah. Guys, that's why this one is marrying this one. Really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, what do they need to do?
Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Yep. And if you subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell notification so you don't miss any future videos.
Check out the Instagram.
Yes.
Instagram.
Not only Super Yacht Captain Instagram, but we've got the AWOL Instagram, Motor Yacht AWOL. Some cool stuff. Jib's in charge of that account. Check us out on Facebook as well. We got Super Yacht Captain.
Check out Winter of Luxury. I mean,
our winter program that Harry, a chaseboat captain's doing. We've got the ski chalet in Courchevel. New one, a Winter of Luxury. Check them out on Instagram as well. Pretty cool. And before we go, we're offering the viewers, anybody that's interested, the chance to win an all-inclusive week's vacation right here on board Motor Yacht AWOL with 5 of your closest friends or family, so 6 of you in total, cruising the Mediterranean Sea for 7 nights. Everything is included. Flights for the 6 of you from anywhere in the world. All the food, fuel, berthing, crew gratuities, there is no cost to you. All you have to do is go to the link in the description, the raffle link, and buy your tickets.
Well, that's the cost. It's only that cost.
Well, you got to buy a ticket, but yeah.
So there's no cost. There's £25.
There's no cost.
Is it £25?
It's £15. It's cheap. It's only $20 US.
In that moment, you got a reduction from 25 down to 15.
Just like that. Boom. Yeah. And also, If you are aspiring crew, you're looking to find your first position within the super yacht industry, we set up a whole new platform called Crew Library. I put a link in the description. It's totally free to join. There's a ton of free information, including how to write up your CV, there's visa information, there's what you can expect from the employment contract, all those kind of things. So check out Crew Library, another link in the description. Guys, from Jim and I, thank you so much for watching.
Grazie.
We look forward to seeing you next time. Any final messages to the viewers?
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. See you and ciao.